Hey guys, it's your boy Joel, aka Gallucks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is about as Christmassy as I get. These are some fairy lights that I got from Urban Outfitters. They're called Galaxy lights or something like that. Today is a video that I haven't done before, which I'm extremely excited about. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. And if you're already subscribed, then welcome back. Sorry if there's any reflection from my glasses from the lights, because the lights are up because it's so dark outside. It's literally pitch black when I look outside right now. So, my friend James Welsh, he's a fellow YouTuber. I don't know if you watch him already, but you should definitely go subscribe to him anyway. He does a lot of kind of male grooming, skincare kind of stuff. I've had loads of tips from him. And this is why I look like this. Oh, I actually have quite bad skin, so. He messaged me the other week and was like, oh Joel, I've had there's a video idea that you should do. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. So it's where I edit your Instagram pictures. If there's one thing that I'm good at, and I know that I'm good at in life, it's Instagram. I don't know whether that is a talent or something, but I'm good at my own Instagram, that's what I'm saying. Can I say that? Am I okay to say that? I feel like I can say that, because when people are like, a builder and they're like, I'm a good builder, it's like, well yeah, you're a good builder. And it's like, this is my job, so I think I'm good at Instagram. So what I did, I was put out on my Instagram story for you if you want to send your unedited pictures to me. I didn't really say what for, I just said, you know, to be in my next video kind of thing. And I literally got hundreds of replies from you guys. I was literally inundated with DMs. I was like, it's like I just released a nude or something and I was getting replies quicker than my heart could beat. I had to choose a select few for the video, obviously. If I could, I would edit them all in this video for you, and the video would be like 3 hours long. But I've chosen a select few to edit. I have a particular way of editing, and obviously I know what way I want to take the pictures and what will lend themselves towards my style of editing into kind of my theme. I'm kind of editing it to my theme because that is what I do, and it's probably the question that I get the most over on Instagram, so how do you edit your Instagram pictures? And it's basically really easy. So yeah, thank you to everyone that sent me pictures. Maybe it'll come up in the next few minutes, so keep your eye out. If you do ever want to be featured in any of my videos, in any of these types of videos, I always shout out on my Instagram story what I'm doing. The quality on these isn't going to be amazing because it is just like screenshot images. I prefer to work with a file straight from the camera or straight from the iPhone. There's little like sending around to different apps as possible because it just like degrades the resolution. So the first image that I'm going to edit is from a guy called Davey Hayden. The first app that I would use is Facetune. So I'm going to open up Facetune, I'm going to open the image. The first thing I always do, first of all, if there's no colours that I need to change, I will open up Facetune. Otherwise I would go to Snapseed, but I'm sure I can show you that on a different one coming up soon. So the first thing that I do is go into Facetune, I take the whitening tool and I will literally start to whiten up everything. So everything that isn't really the person. So this floor is getting the treatment right now. It doesn't matter if you go over your hands, or it doesn't matter if you go over like shoes and boots and stuff like that, because you can always erase after, but when you go over hands and stuff it can turn them grey, so just be sure to not go over hands, anything that might make you look a bit strange. And then this building is beautiful as well, because this building you can literally go over it, especially like because the whitening tool is to get rid of like yellow tones in teeth. Ding. So it works perfectly on like browny, yellowy bricks or like buildings. I'll be shooting with my friend Tom and we'll be taking pictures for my Instagram. I'll be like, oh yeah, we can do that wall because I can just whiten it in Facetune. So I'll know like what I can do and what I can't, like what works and what doesn't. So you can see now that this background becomes completely different already. Yeah, you can see the before and after. That's before and that's after. Dun, dun, dun. It's actually just like a subtle difference. And that's what a lot of people don't realise, especially on my pictures and stuff. When I edit, I only change things really subtly. And I will now take it into Afterlight. I'll go into brightness and bring up the brightness. I'll go into exposure, bring down the exposure, go into shadows and bring down the shadows, just to add more of like a contrasted feel to the whole picture. I will then sharpen it as well. Now, sometimes I would leave it like this because that just looks great as it is. But what I've been doing a lot lately is using light leaks on Afterlight. So I'll go into Afterlight, I'll try like 1 or 2 of the light leaks. One that looks kind of nice. I think that one looked kind of nice, but on the other side. So you can lower the intensity as well and you can change the colour of it. So it just adds a certain hue or a bit of a different kind of special touch to the picture. A lot of the time people don't really realise as well, but it's actually a light leak when they think it's like natural light. Some people comment on pictures like, the lighting is amazing, and it's like, yeah, that's a light leak. So I'll go on this orangey yellow one and I'll just take it down like a tiny bit. So as you can see, it's like, it's not, when you actually look at it, it doesn't look that different, but it makes a massive difference, that light leak. So here we have the original and the final edit as well. So again, like subtle differences, but I feel like it makes such a difference. So the next picture is from a guy called Gregory Blur. So I'm going to take his photo. I'm going to open it up in Facetune. I'm going to again go for the whitening tool. I'm going to get rid of that blue sky in the background. I'm going to make it white because it wouldn't really fit with my theme. I'm going to go on each window pane and take away all the blue in each window pane. And then there's like an orangey kind of brick next to him that I'm not a fan of, so I'm going to take that away as well and just give it a more like kind of white, a dusted white kind of vibe. I would whiten up his sneakers, but I feel like that kind of would take away from the whole vintage vibe. Open up Gregory's picture. Again, brightness up a bit more, exposure down a bit more, shadows down a bit more so it's nice and dark, like contrasted. I think contrasted images look really good. I'm going to sharpen it up a bit. Obviously the quality on this is not amazing because, like I said, it's from a screenshot, and I'm going to go into the light leaks again and I'm going to find a different one because this photo has like a vintage kind of vibe to it already. I think it's really going to suit one of these light leaks, but I don't know which one. All you can do is like test and try different ones. Yeah, it's kind of like a red to the top of the building as well. I think that looks sick, so I'm going to save that. So here we have the before and the after. Now as you can see, like, it's not huge differences that I do to pictures. People think that, I think when it comes to editing, definitely like less is more. I like images to be contrasted and kind of sharp and interesting. It's been a big debate with like bloggers over on Twitter recently of people's pictures not getting a lot of likes over on Instagram, and due to like the new algorithm and stuff like that. It's a really interesting topic to discuss, but basically the algorithm goes off how much interaction a picture gets within the first few minutes of its life over on Instagram. So in theory, if your picture is not getting a lot of likes, it's because it's not been received very well by your audience or the people that Instagram has shown it to. So in my head, it's like you have like 2 seconds to show someone that's followed you on Instagram to remind them why they followed you. You have to like basically slay with every single picture. And it's hard, it's tough, like, to get people interested in your, you know, what you've created. It's like when you bring out music, like if you bring out a rubbish song no one listens to you, your record label drops you, like, and that's it. It's like, it's the same on Instagram, it's the same with any content producer. If you're an artist, if you're a creative, if you produce something that people aren't really bothered about, then it's an interesting topic to discuss. Maybe I can make a separate video about that, if you guys were interested. It is from a female called Vogue_Wonders. I think her name is Arouge. On her Instagram it says Gal Styling Menswear. I love her feed, it's pretty awesome, and her outfits are sick, so I'm going to edit one of her pictures, and it's got some colours in it that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to take you into Snapseed first, and I'm going to use selective. You see that big red book? I don't like that, so I'm going to zoom in, I'm going to tap it with the selective tool, and I'm going to take it up to saturation, find the red colour, find the size of the book, and I'm just going to desaturate that whole book. So it just looks, it's gone a weird pinky grey, so I'm going to go back in with the selective tool. I'm going to find that border colour. I'm going to take it back to just the area of the book. Yeah, and it's kind of got like a pinky hue to it now, which I'm quite happy with. Also then on the floor there's some like chewing gum, which I don't like. I hate when there's bits of stuff on the floor. So I'm going to go in with the healing brush in Snapseed and just heal bits of the floor to give it a bit of a cleaner kind of look. Sorry Aries, it's not that I'm calling you messy, it's the floor is messy. It's not you. I'm just really picky with Instagram stuff anyway. I'm going to then I'm going to export her photo and take it into Facetune to do a similar thing what we've been doing before. So I'm going to go along the floor with the whitening tool and really lighten it all up. Light it up. Again, doesn't matter if you go over shoes and stuff like that. See what I mean? Like, you can't even tell that it's been lightened really, but once you press before and after, that's a huge difference. So I bet you some people will be watching this like, no it's not. No, I'm sorry. I do have quite a specific eye for detail when it comes to Instagram. And then this wooden bit as well, if you go over the wood with the whitening tool as well, this kind of sawdust thing, it's not really a vibe. So if you just glaze over kind of most of it, you can give it like a dusted white kind of feel. So, and I'm going to go on the bits of shearling and whiten them up as well to give the outfit more of a pop. I wouldn't go over a white t-shirt though, I'd just leave that. Cool, and then I'm going to go in, and then so we're going to export that. We're going to go into Afterlight again. Now I don't think I'm going to light leak this one because it's more like a casual street in front of a shop one. So I'm going to take her picture and we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to do brightness, take the exposure down, we're going to do the shadows down, we're going to do the sharpening up. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, bless me, sorry. Apologies. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know if it necessarily needs it. Not that images with light leaks are less strong at all, it's just sometimes you want a bit of pizzazz. And that's what it is, it's like the sprinkle chef of the editing world. And the final picture, we're going to see the power of Facetune here, because this image is from Tyler Wood, and it's like a kind of a shot that I'm used to taking as well. It's like a selfie mirror bedroom shot. His bedroom looks pretty cool. I see some pairs of filling pieces. I love the coat as well. Is it the Represent bubble jacket? I like his necklaces too. I just ordered some necklaces actually, and I don't normally wear necklaces, so I'm pretty excited to receive them. Giving me inspo there, man. So let's load this picture on Facetune and let's see. So I'm pretty fortunate in that my room is super white already, painted white. All my IKEA wardrobe and stuff is white, so you can see my bedroom tour. I'll leave a link to that in the description below or something if you want to look at my bedroom, but then I post selfies on Instagram in the bedroom, so it just lends itself to taking pictures. I basically made my room for Instagram, and it looks like this guy's room is pretty Instagrammable too. The whitening tool is working a dream, and so I'll just do this all around the kind of pale yellow wall. Just again makes his outfit pop more. I've done his bed sheets as well. But then I'm going to go in, you see this grey, that's gone a bit weird there, so I'm going to take it away from there. I'm just going to fill that in with the fill the yellow bit in. And look, it's taking away from his jacket, so we want to erase that as well, because you want your clothes to be the colour that they are unless they're like grey or white and lend themselves to being whitened. But khaki does not like being whitened, so we'll leave that. Let's check the carpet. Yeah, carpet is being whitened too. I don't know if this will make it look like it has grey carpet. I don't know if he wants, Tyler, I don't know if you want grey carpet, but you're gonna get it. Just for pure example purpose demonstrations, because that's probably what I do. I would not post brown, I wouldn't post brown carpet on my Instagram feed, but that's because I have that kind of theme. So it depends if you have a theme, what kind of pictures you want to create, what kind of world you want to create. My Instagram is if it's like Minecraft or something, aren't I? I'm going to go in though, look, and take away, erase from the trousers where we've whitened them out, which we're not supposed to do. So, if I was him, I would change his... Tyler, if I was you, I would change my carpet. But then again, not everyone is obsessively OCD as I am. So, I'm pretty happy with that carpet so far. I mean, it looks a bit like snow, but it's alright. It's alright, but it's okay. Yeah, so I'm done with that in Facetune. Obviously, this is in a bedroom, so there will be no light leak at all. You kind of have to stick to the laws of nature, I guess. And so I'm going to open that up in Afterlight, and I'm going to take the brightness up, I'm going to do the exposure down, I'm going to do the shadows down, and that is kind of how I would leave it. So then if we look at the before and after, we have here. But then again, the tones of the room do go with his outfit, so it kind of all blends in. I probably would have moved that fan. I don't know what that is. Is that a fan? Is that a dog? No, it's definitely not a dog. I don't know what that is. See what I mean? This video's already been like so long and I only did 4. And I got hundreds of entries. There were so many that I wish I could do. Do let me know if you've enjoyed this kind of video. Thank you to everyone who entered pictures. If you guys liked it, I will do this kind of video again. So let me know by giving it a big thumbs up or leaving your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.